Picking up on what we just heard, next, turning the corner, about 15% of seniors in the U.S. live below the poverty line, and many struggle to find affordable housing. But a unique community in Oregon is offering low-income seniors reduced rents in exchange for their time, volunteering time to be specific. The NewsHour's Kat Wise reports for our Taking Care series.
What can we draw?
Maybe pirate.
How about if we have a pirate that's into flowers?
No.
4 years ago, Jackie Lynn began the process of adopting her niece's children, who were living in the foster care system in Portland, Oregon. Their mother and father, both drug addicts, are now in jail. Lynn is 60. She's raised 2 grown children of her own, and she works full-time.
It was tough. I had no support whatsoever. I'd be fixing dinner and doing homework and taking care of kids and laundry and all of it. The kids weren't getting the attention that they needed.
But in 2011, Lynn and the kids moved to Meadows, a supportive housing development for families who adopt foster children. That in itself is pretty unique, but what really sets this property apart is this.
Hello.
Hey, where's my buddies?
Hi. Oh, you look nice today.
Thank you.
Hi.
Jim and Joy Corcoran are Lynn's neighbors, and they are known here as the Elders.
I think we ought to go over to the park. What do you think?
Okay.
Because we haven't been on their play structures in a long time.
There are 27 apartments at Meadows for low-income seniors who agree to volunteer about 10 hours a week with the adoptive families in exchange for reduced rents. And for Jackie Lynn, that support has been crucial.
They are the reason that we thrive. Jim takes the boys every Sunday morning for about 3 hours, and they come home excited with all these wonderful stories. You see children running up to them and giving them hugs. It's just incredible to watch it.
Jim and Joy Corcoran, who struggled financially after Jim lost his job in the construction industry, now pay $500 a month for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment.
It was really difficult to find any decent housing that we could afford in any regard. And so when we had the opportunity to move here, it was just a godsend. It was like a huge relief.
Joy is an artist with a long-term disability. She leads storytime every week in the community library.
It's sort of almost like a fantasy of being a librarian or a teacher or something like that, that I can't really do physically. But now I have that option to share with children.
The development is funded by rents, as well as donations from corporations, foundations, and private individuals. The old and young mix here every day in multiple ways. Once a week, everyone comes together in the intergenerational community room. Elders provide babysitting, tutoring, music lessons, even rides to school. And there are counselors on site to help both the families and seniors cope with the challenges of caring for children who have often been through a lot.
What's the next move?
Dorinda Schubert is executive director.
One of the beautiful features of Meadows is that there's reciprocity among the generations. So the elders are providing love and support to the families, and the families are doing the same, and even the children are giving back to the elders.
In fact, Schubert says that the health of many of the seniors, both physical and mental, has improved since they moved in. But she admits that the close-knit community is not for everyone.
We have had some folks move in and realize, oh, this is a little too much for me. It's a little bit of a fishbowl, and I don't know that I want everybody knowing my business. Like, the best part is people know your business, and the worst part is people know your business. So if that's not something you're looking for, an intentional intergenerational community is probably not for you. But if you really are looking for a group of people who you feel like you're now an integral part of a community, then this is a beautiful place to age.
So let's go over on the bridge. What do you say?
For his part, Jim Corcoran says he can't imagine being anywhere else.
We're flourishing and evolving in this environment, and we're growing big time. If you go to live in an apartment complex with a bunch of older people, for instance, the people kind of wither away. And it's really not right. Connections across the generations is critical, absolutely critical for aging well.
Demand for housing at Meadows remains high from seniors and adoptive families. Some 8,000 children in Oregon's foster care system are awaiting permanent placement. Construction on a new property across town is expected to begin next year. And Bridge Meadows staff are now consulting with several other communities around the U.S. that are planning to open similar developments in the coming years.